This is your 6-10 review. So you have an answer key. We're going to combine like terms because this means to add. So I'm going to look through, I'm going to find my largest exponent. I have an x to the third and a 2x to the third to add together for a 3x to the third. Then my 3x squared combines with a negative 8x squared for a negative 5x squared. Then a 4x and a 3x, sorry, that's negative 4 for a negative x. And then my 11 minus my 15 gives me a negative 4. Make sure that it's... The next one we have is subtraction. So it is distributing a negative. So your 5x minus your 11x squared plus 9. Then I distribute a negative 1, so negative 7 plus 2x minus 3x squared. Combine like terms, you have a negative 11 and a negative 3x squared for a negative 14x squared. A 5x plus a 2x gives you a 7x, and a 9 minus 7 gives you a positive 2 for that. Simplifying, write it twice. So x minus 9, double distribution, x squared minus 9x minus 9x plus 81 gives you an x squared minus 18x plus 81. If you're going to solve for x, you want to distribute your 3 first. So you get a 3x minus 15 plus 6x plus 7 equals your 11x minus 2. Combine like terms for a 9x. Negative 15 plus 7 gives you a negative 8 equals 11x minus 2. I'm going to subtract 9x from both sides, giving me a negative 8 is equal to 2x minus 2. Then I'm going to add 2 to both sides for a negative 6 equals 2x. Divide both sides by 2 and x is equal to a negative 3. Describing the end behavior, I know that this is an odd. I know that this is a negative. An odd goes in opposite directions, and a negative always means the right side goes down. So it's going to be up, down. This one is another odd, but this 5 is positive, so that means the right side is going to go up. Odd is opposite, so down, up. Which may have you say rise and fall. So this one would be fall and rise. Check all of the statements that are true. The leading coefficient is positive. If your arrows go down, that is false. So the leading coefficient is actually negative. The degree is even. They both go in the same direction. I agree with that. The zeros are 0 and negative 1 and 0, 1. That's not true because this is actually negative 1, 0, and this is 1, 0, so that one is false. And the intercept is 0, negative 2. That one is true. Then we're going to graph this. Get this moved around. We're going to graph this one. Remember that your vertex, this is your x. It's a 2, positive 3. This is positive, so it has a min. Axis of symmetry is your x and your vertex. X is equal to 2. We're supposed to graph the axis of symmetry. So 1, 2. Here's your axis of symmetry. Here's your 2. 1, 2, 3. Here's this one. And it's going to go something like that. There you go. They want you to write it in standard form. So we're going to write this twice. And then after we do that, we'll add 3 to the end. Let's get over a little bit. So we're going to double distribute. That's x squared minus 2x plus 4 plus 3. Combine all our like terms. We'll get an x squared minus 4x plus 7. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oop, I was close. I was very close when I drew that. And there is your final for the front page.